Olympics Hockey Part 1. Field hockey was introduced to the Olympic game as men's competition at 1908 Games in London, with six teams, four from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and other two were France and Germany. Well, the Olympics started in 1896, but hockey was not there in 1896. Hockey was not there in 1900 either, and hockey was not there in 1904. Hockey was introduced in 1908 when Olympics were held in London, England, United Kingdom, Great Britain. But they could not make the space in 1912 because FIH had not fulfilled the requirements of the Olympic body. But then the Olympics were there in 1920. Olympics were not in 1920. Field hockey was there in 1920 Olympic, but the field hockey was not there in 1928. So there were two gaps, one in 1912 and the other in 1924. And the first three Olympics of 1896, 1900, and 1904 did not have a place for field hockey. So no place for field hockey in the first three Olympics, 1896, 1900, and 1904. And then there was an omission in 1912 because the constitution of FIH was not up to the requirement, and same in 1924. But thereafter, it had been there in the Olympics all throughout. So the first field hockey Olympic tournament was in 1908, the second one was in 1920, the third was in 1928, the fourth one was in 1932, the fifth one was in 1936, the sixth one in 1948. Because of the war, there were no more tournaments, and the seventh one in 1952, the eighth one in 1956, the ninth one in 1960, the 10th one in 1964, the 11th one in 1968, the 12th one in 1972, the 13th one in 1976, the 14th one in 1980, the 15th one in 1984, the 16th one in 1988, and the 17th one in 1992, 18th one in 1996, the 19th one in 2000, and the 20th one in 2004, and then in the 21st one in 2008, the 22nd one in 2012, the 23rd in 2016, the 24th in 2020, and we will have the 25th one in 2024, the next year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we've got 25 Olympic events for field hockey right now. Field hockey was removed from the Summer Olympic Games at 1924 Paris Games because of the lack of an international supporting structure. The International Hockey Federation, FIH, Fédération Internationale de Hockey, was founded in Paris that year as a response to field hockey's omission. Men's field hockey became a permanent feature at the next Olympic Games in 1928, and these games were there in Amsterdam, Netherlands. For a long time, India dominated Olympics. Of course, when we say India, it is pre-partition era when Pakistan and Indian players played together. So if a credit goes to India, the credit goes to ancient Pakistan as well, the pre-partition era. So it were the players from Pakistan, the areas which were pre-partition under the single name of India. They dominated the Olympic, and Olympic was won by India on 8 consecutive occasions. A great success, in fact. We'll talk more about it in our next video.